Kelsey. And take that extra into the cup. Get your assistant to take any extra pieces out. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. And now we're going to take a little scaler, start to peel this right off. You see this comes off very nicely. Orm's done a great job at scalloping this for us. We did learn how to do this ourselves in the course, but I like it when someone can do that for me, who's much more trained at that particular task than I am. Okay, there we go. Great, okay, so now we're just going to slowly peel this off. Got everything there, Katie?
Pliers. There's a little piece of...
Do we? Okay, let's get that piece. Always be careful, these little pieces kind of get away on us. And we're going to slowly start to peel this off. There we go, we got a little spot we're going to touch up there, but other than that, you can see she's got contics now. These teeth are going to become dental implants, so this is going to act as the prosthetic guide for my, sorry about that. We know exactly where we want to place the implant, assuming we have enough bone there. We can put the implants there and we know the end point. So we can place the implants a little more precisely to what we need and to give her the smile that we want. Okay, so we're gonna touch up this area. So Katie, you can give me the flowable and a little bit of a, I usually wipe this with alcohol to get the roughness off. And I add a little bit of flowable and make them just a little bit smoother. I want to ask to have the model polished beforehand, because the model that's milled, as you can see, I'm just going to show this for everybody to see. You can see this was the model, and this was her. This is done with an iTero scan, and this is her original, of course. And you can see that it has a special texture to it, but what you want to do is you want to make sure that this gets polished before this matrix gets made. And then when you peel this off, you have a very smooth surface, because it gives it a nicer look when you're doing the photography. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, Katie, can I have the bond, please? And I will flip my camera, my light into the mode where I don't have to worry about things setting so quickly. The yellow light. There we go. Just gonna kind of paint that a little bit. Then I can add and I can smooth. I can give it a little bit of a nicer little finish. I'm always gonna do that. But you can see along the gum line how beautiful everything turned out, because that matrix was created so precisely. So I'm just gonna build this up here. Go, and Katie's going to cure that. Go ahead, Katie. Beautiful. We'll go back and finish later. And then what I do sometimes is I will give it a little bit of a nicer, just the material sometimes doesn't totally go into the matrix quite as perfectly as doesn't set quite as smoothly as we want. So go ahead and cure that again. Perfect. That's good. And I just want to, last week I did this just to give it a little bit of an extra smoothness. Just kind of run my flowable. This is completely optional, of course, but the whiter I can get this, the better. And I'll just go in with my Explorer and just kind of run that around, just try to drag it. Again, I want that really glossy finish for when we do our video for the emotional mock-up. And then I also see one little spot here that I feel is a little bit dark. There's some show through. Of course, sometimes the mock-up is not very thick over the natural teeth. The natural teeth are dark, and we're gonna be going for something white, then we wanna add more material just for the sake of being able to mask that underlying dark color to make the patient even feel more wow when they look, just to get that different color when they look in the mirror. Okay, go ahead. Well, actually, not look in the mirror. They're going to be seeing themselves on a video, aren't they? We don't use mirrors here anymore, thanks to DSD. That's great. Thank you very much. Okay, so if we look here, ladies, what do we got? Does anyone see anything? I always ask my assistant to give me, you know, I think her eyes are as good as mine and can help me see any areas that we could potentially miss. Does anyone else see anything they want to add there, Katie?
Possibly on the 2-2, just like the mesial, like could you
Just
maybe
to
for
mask
the gum tissue?
to mask the
possibly?
gum tissue. Oh, good eye. So
Mm.
we're literally going to put the. Go ahead, Katie. Just give me a second here. Good eye. That's beautiful. That makes way more sense. Go ahead and cure. So we're kind of masking. We know the tissue right now is still a little inflamed. That's good. And I think here as well, it's a little uneven. Can you see that, Chelsea, with your light?
I can if I get.
Oh, yes, and you're probably shadowing, so you'll have to go over to here to do that.
I think so. I got the cervical margin, I think.
Yeah, we want that nice and round. Shape is almost more important, or considered to be more important in aesthetics than shade. So the most beautifully shaped teeth, they can be a little darker, but they can be more beautiful than teeth that are really super white and not shaped well. Go ahead. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So the eye will pick up on an asymmetry of shape very quickly and deem it whether it's aesthetic or unaesthetic based on that. Okay, anyone else want to offer anything there? They see, I like what you did there, Katie.
Still love the canine here.
Just a little bit here.
On the distal, actually. It's a
Distal.
little darker.
Yeah, so we could see that when we do the video. We don't want to take any chances. This is our one big chance to show Tori what her smile could look like. We're very excited today. Just okay, go ahead and cure. And then what about the incisal edge? Just gonna look here at the mock-up again. They do have a little bit of detail in the incisal edges. They gave her a little bit of mamelon detail, as you can see here. So we also have that here, but I feel that, what do you girls think? Should we give that a little bit of a smoother edge, or should we?
I kind of like the dimensions, actually.
Like it.
You like it as well? Gives it a natural
Yeah.
feel? Okay, let's do it. All right. There we go. There.
All right.
Give us your best duck lips.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Okay, cut.